Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to a brand new video. This video is highly requested over the years, honestly, I would say, and that is the baby girl names that we loved but did not use. We didn't want to film this before baby arrived. I don't know, just in case we changed our mind. You just never know. So obviously you guys know, or if you don't know and you're stumbling on this video, our baby is 2 months old and her name is Emma Grace. So this list has been generated a very long time ago. New names have been added in over the years. I started this list probably in 2020 or maybe earlier. I don't know. It's been a long time.
I think earlier.
Yeah, probably earlier. So the first name on the list for girls is Savannah.
Yeah.
That was one of your favorites.
Mm-hmm. It's funny with names. You know, sometimes somebody will throw out a name and you go, oh, I went to school with somebody named that and they were awful. And it just has that stigma attached to it. And other times there's a name that somebody throws out. I don't even know anybody with that name. But for whatever reason, that particular name just wasn't one that I would have thought of.
Yeah, name association is a rough one because, I mean, I feel like we all knew somebody at work or somebody that we went to school with and we just, name association. Mm-hmm. But with Emma, the only Emma I know is, well, I don't know her, but Emma Watson. The next name on our list is Hannah. Mm-hmm. Actually, there's two lists on this phone. This is the main big list that we generated over the years. Mm-hmm. And then there's another list that was the breakdown of all the names that were a potential when I was pregnant with Emma.
Oh, yeah.
So we're going to do two separate.
The list, and then there was the second list.
Yes. So the second list, the list is your big list. The second list is the almost names. I think there's only 7 names on that list. So we're going to go over that too in this video. The next one was Aurora. Mm-hmm. How do you feel about that?
No.
Yeah, same. No. As the time went on, I was like, no, don't like Aurora. The next one is Aria.
Ooh. The first thing I think of is Game of Thrones.
That's why I picked the name. Arya Stark is such a bad.
Oh,
she's a
yeah,
baddie.
She was.
So that's where the name Aria came from.
She was a goodie and a baddie.
Yes.
But a baddie in a good way.
Yeah, I remember telling my mom about that name. Aria, what would you want to name her?
What is that?
My mom is like so funny when it comes to baby names. She will let you know.
Why do you want to name your daughter after a song in an opera?
Yeah. Okay, the next girl name on the list is Noelle, and I had it spelled Noelle.
Ooh.
You guys know I'm a huge fan of Christmas and the holidays, so that's why I picked the name. I loved Noelle for that reason. We do have a dog in the family named Noelle, though, which my mom always brought up. So unfortunately, there was a name association with that. How did you feel about the name?
I always think of Noelle as where I grew up in Ohio during the Christmas season. Somebody had a display in their front yard that had Noelle, but they always rearranged the letters so when you drove by it said Leon. Leon? What is... Oh, I see what they did there, yeah. So anytime I see Noelle, I think of Leon because of where I grew up.
The next name, and I don't know why I have it on here because I don't like it at all, is Nova.
That would have been a good kind of a nod to your grandpa.
Oh, see, now I like it. Now I like the name. That makes sense. Yeah. Aw. Yeah, okay, just kidding, guys. If you want to name your baby Nova, go for it. Ooh,
Is that Avon backwards?
we're leaking. You got to toot? Do you have to toot? Should we take a burp break? The next name on the list is Marley. That was one of my mom's favorite names.
Until the movie.
Good burp. But yeah, that's what I always think of is Marley from the Scrooge. Is it the Scrooge? No. What's it called? Oh my gosh. Am I on the right path? I think I'm on the right path. But yeah, the Scrooge story.
I don't remember Marley in the Scrooge.
Marley. He's the Scrooge, the guy's partner.
Oh, that guy.
Yeah.
I always think of Bob Marley.
Oh, that too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was good.
Next name is Maisie. Maisy. I still think that that's a super cute name. Maisie.
We could have used Maisie Grace.
Oh, Maisie Grace is cute too.
I mean, we could have said a Maisie Grace.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, Maisie Grace.
Yeah.
I get it. Next on the list, we have Willow. I think this one was like a popular one when I was generating the list and everybody was doing like the willow and the river and all of that. And I do love willow trees. And the reason I liked that name was we grew up with a willow tree at my parents' house. So I do, and they're my mom's favorite tree. So it would have been like a nod to that. I don't know. I don't feel like the name stuck though, but it did have a lot of sentiment.
When she cried, she would have been a weeping willow.
You are full of it. You are so, he's not wrong. You're not wrong. That was smart. The next name, there's a lot of names on here, is Ella Rose. The next one is Bella Ray.
Absolutely not.
Yeah, Bella, Twilight. Larry would have fallen off his rocker. The next one is London. I really liked this one for a long time.
I've never been there.
I have. I left you at home.
Oh, burn!
We always have to bring up that joke. But yeah, London, I just thought was a beautiful name. But we didn't go with it.
I've been to London, Ohio.
You're missing out on London.
Ooh.
The next is, oh, I don't know why I did this to myself. Noella. Noella. No, I don't like Noella.
Cruella.
I like Cruella. I wouldn't have named our daughter Cruella though.
No.
Hi. You need another burp? I'm like scrunched into this little spot. Every time I go to give it to her, she smiles. Oh my goodness. Emma Rose we have on there, which is one that we went with, but not Rose. We went with Emma. Next is Evelyn.
Evelyn.
Eve as a nickname. I also put Claire. Evelyn Claire was the name. And I like Claire. You did not like Claire. I liked Claire for two reasons. The Nutcracker. And I also, loved Claire for Outlander.
The Nutcracker in the Four Realms.
Yeah, but you don't look like a Claire. No. She was Clara. But I think Claire is just the goddaughter in there, I think. Next on the list, Amelia. Amelia Clark is what that reminds me of. I like Amelia Clark.
Amelia Earhart.
Oh, that too, yeah. All right, let's do the seasonal names. We have winter.
Winter.
And we have autumn.
Autumn.
I love autumn. They're my favorite season. Sorry.
Loche.
I have to move. My back is burning. Holding her with nothing sitting. Can you give me a blanket? Oh my gosh. I don't think I'm going to make it. I'm being dramatic.
Sit by.
Stand by. Sit by. Just right on my lap so I can lay her on it. I think that might be it. Oh, thank you. That is so much better. You are just the best.
The blanket has arrived. My arms are saved.
But we didn't go with the seasons, winter and autumn. Ainsley. I picked that from Prodigal Son.
Yeah. I remember her.
Yeah, the sister.
Yeah.
But I didn't like the name that much. Then we have Ava. It's cute. Haley.
My Little Comet.
From like my generation, I feel like. A lot of Haleys. Ooh, we have Flora.
Flora from Florida.
Flora, yeah. Remy. Remy, did that come from Blind Spot? Yeah, I thought so. It didn't stick. It was okay, but wasn't for us. Sybil. Why did we pick Sybil?
Downton Abbey.
That's right, we love Sybil. But you were very closely, could have been a Sybil back in like the 2020s, early 20s. It's still the 2020s.
If she would have had more than a 3-year contract, you might have been.
Yes, I agree. You may have been a Sybil. A little Sibby. But you're an Emma. Thora. Thora, no. No Thora. Hermione. Couldn't do it. I know. Couldn't do it. Oh, I know. Daenerys also couldn't do it.
No.
But you can tell I love the characters.
Yeah.
But we couldn't do it. May. M-A-E.
No.
No, I also have Mia. It's a very cute, popular name. I mean, so is Emma. Emma's like, I have a little fuzz stuck in my mouth way up there. Hi, cutie. But no, we have Rosalind.
First
Belle.
Lady.
Oh,
Belle.
yeah. Belle
Belle
from Beauty and the Beast.
with an E.
Yeah, it is with an E. I also have Oakland.
Oakland.
Yeah, not Oakland. Oakland.
Oh, Oakland.
Not the Oakland A's. Larry
No.
goes right to sports.
Oh.
Just Oakland with an N. I think that's a cute name, but again, it wasn't for us.
No.
And then we have Chloe.
Chloe.
That's a name association. Kardashian. Then we have Madeline. I love the name Madeline. I still do.
Good canoe song.
Madeline?
Paddle Madeline home.
I'm unfamiliar.
That was before both our times.
Do you like Madeline?
I don't even know her.
I hope you guys saw that eye roll I just did.
I saw that eye roll she just did.
Briella.
No.
I like Brianna.
Yeah, but not.
Briella. I was trying to switch it up. Okay. And then let's go. So those are all the names from like years. These are the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The top 8 names that made the list before we were going to name Emma. Number 1 on the list is Emma. Number 2 on the list is Grace. That was a huge debate. Was it going to be Grace Emma or Emma Grace?
I wanted Grace Emma because then her initials would be GEM, which is a gem.
Yes, which
Yes.
makes perfect sense. The reasoning why I thought we shouldn't go with Grace is because my mom calls me Grace. It's been my nickname forever. But then that was kind of the reason we wanted to do it in a way too, was it would be like a nod to my mom. But for some reason we went with Emma Grace instead of Grace Emma.
I think it flows better.
So that's why we went there. Savannah, that was one of Larry's favorites. That made the list. And I loved Hannah, so that's also on the list. So Savannah and Hannah. Savannah could have been like the median of Hannah and Savannah together kind of
Well,
thing.
she could have had a first name of Hannah with the middle name of Savannah.
Savannah. Hannah Savannah.
Hannah Savannah.
Oh, I like that. That's funny. Macy. Spelled 2 ways. M-A-C-Y and M-A-C-I-E. I loved the name Macy. You didn't as much.
It's not bad.
Here was the thing that we kept doing though. We really liked Emma so much that we would come up with these names and be like, do we like it better than Emma? And they didn't make it. But these were the top. Bailey. Oh, I love Bailey. But then I think of Bailey's Irish cream too. Which is okay.
I love that too.
Reminds me of the holidays.
Ooh.
Ivy. I'm not sure why that made the top list.
Downton Abbey.
Yeah, but she was never going to be an Ivy. These other names were close. And then I have Clara on there again, which Christmassy related from. So I guess it's not Claire. It was Clara. Clara is from the Nutcracker. Claire is from Outlander. But those are all our names. All our girly names.
Did we ever do or consider Cora?
We might have, but it didn't make the list.
Yeah.
But again, that was a Downton Abbey thing. Hi, sweetie. Oh, you're so tired. You want to fall asleep. Oh, this little one's going to be falling asleep any minute. I hope you guys enjoyed our names list. Let us know what was on your name list. Let us know if you love any of these names and are going to add them to your list. I'd be intrigued to know.
And let us know, just kind of a weird thing, if you have a name that you've had forever, obviously, and you really don't like it, what is it? And why don't you like it?
All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching. We love you all. And we will see you guys again in the next video. Bye!
Bye.